Sawadee-kap, I'm JP Mestanza. Today is Thursday, November 11th. Welcome to Phuket Extra, brought to you by pvcphuket.com. A 19-year-old man is now behind bars in Chalong police station after surrendering to police early this morning, admitting that he fatally stabbed another teenager in Rawai on Wednesday night. 19-year-old Bunyapat Not Becharat of Katu presented himself at Wichit police station at about 3 a.m. this morning, handing police the folding pocket knife used in the fatal stabbing. Just hours before, at about 7 p.m., Chalong police were called to a house in Rawai's Mu 8 area on Soy King Patana 8, where they found 18-year-old Nakarin Sombun unconscious, lying in a pool of blood inside his house. He was later pronounced dead at Chalong Hospital. Police learned that a group of 5 teens showed up to the house, 3 men and 2 women, with Nakarin getting into a fight with one of the members of the group over a prior disagreement. Police say Bunyapat entered the home, fought with Nakarin. The fight eventually turned deadly when, according to police, Bunyapat used a short-bladed knife and stabbed the victim several times, including in the chest. An arrest warrant was issued that empowers cops to press several charges, including gang attack causing injury or death, carrying a knife in public, and trespassing while carrying a weapon. Under the arrest warrant, all 5 of the group involved in the attack stand to face the same charges, although police have yet to reveal what prompted the 5 to attack Nakarin at his home in Rawai. For more, visit thephukenews.com. While the Constitutional Court ruled yesterday that the demands made by protesters last year were likened to a, quote, judicial coup and amounted to an, quote, attempt to overthrow the constitutional monarchy, student groups at universities across the kingdom have rejected the ruling, saying the protests would continue. The Constitutional Court on Wednesday ruled that the demands made by protesters throughout the anti-government rallies that began last year, including reducing the royal budget and that His Majesty the King not interfere with politics, had covert intentions to exercise their rights and liberties to undermine and overthrow the democratic regime with the king as head of state. Panusaya Rung, Arno Nampa, and Panupang Maijaknok were named in the ruling, and the court says the calling for such demands were a, quote, abuse of the rights and freedoms and harmed the state's security, and ordered an end to the demands. It's all related to one specific rally that took place in Thammasat University's Rangsit campus on August 10th of last year, and the trio and their supporters were ordered to stop the protests. 2 out of the 3 protesters named are currently in prison facing charges of lèse-majesté, and court observers note that the ruling will pave the way for further criminal action against all the protesters. The activists deny any attempt to overthrow the monarchy in their demands. In fact, 23 groups of university students from institutions in Khon Kaen, Bangkok, Hat Yai, Pattani, Chiang Mai, and other schools also rejected the ruling, saying that the protest movement would continue to grow in the Kingdom of Thailand. The anti-government rallies began in July of last year, largely led by the youth, with rallies taking place across the country, but mostly in Bangkok, and has seen violent clashes with police at times, and several protesters arrested and charged for lèse-majesté, for calling for reform of the highly revered monarchy, and calling for a new constitution and a new prime minister. For more, visit thephukenews.com. The Thai Meteorological Department has issued a weather warning affecting most of southern Thailand, including here on the island of Phuket, forecasting heavy rains and possible flooding as a large wet front crosses the area from the east. The weather warning cautioned local residents to beware heavy to very heavy rains and strong wind waves in the south, with the TMD saying they expect the showers to continue on the island until at least Sunday. All ships are being urged to proceed with caution, and small boats are being urged to stay ashore. For more, visit thephukenews.com.
Quality guaranteed since 2012. Call M & Painting today.
Let's do the time warp again. Let's do the time warp again.
Phuket recorded 73 total COVID infections on Wednesday, including 3 tourists. This month alone, Phuket has seen 572 total COVID-19 infections, with a daily case average of 57. The death toll remains 7 for this month after Phuket recorded 44 deaths in October and 55 COVID deaths in September. Several Loi Kratong events will be held across the island after officials confirmed the news this week. The annual Loi Kratong festival will take place across the kingdom this year on November 19th. That's next Friday. And here in Phuket, events will be held with COVID-19 prevention measures in place, including mandatory wearing of face masks and social distancing wherever possible. There will be a Loi Kratong event in Patong Beach this year, and the local government there says all kratongs must use biodegradable material only. Sapan Hin on the outskirts of Phuket town and Naihorn Lake in southern Phuket are also major centers for Loi Kratong events, with other small-scale events scattered throughout the island. For more, visit thephuketnews.com. Thank you so much for spending your time with us here on Phuket Extra, brought to you by pvcphuket.com. Be sure to join us again tomorrow on Friday. Until then, stay classy, Phuket.
Phuket's rapid modernization has made it one of the world's premier holiday destinations. Investors can still buy quality condominiums for as low as $75,000 and luxury properties can go all the way up to 20 million. Condominiums in Phuket are a safe, secure bricks-and-mortar investment offering foreigners freehold ownership. Call or email Thai Residential, Phuket's #1 trusted real estate advisor, to find your perfect Phuket property.